Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are back in Metal Gear Solid 2, continuing the hunt for the Great Dane achievement. We are doing the tanker level on hard today. We finally have the stealth suit ability, and that is from us beating the tanker level with all the dog tags from the other 3 difficulties. If you're not doing these in order, I highly recommend you do, starting from very easy and working your way up just to get the bonus items. The bandana was cool, but the stealth suit is even better because you can go undetected. Also a note, if you hold them up and you still have the stealth suit on, you will not be able to get them to surrender their dog tag, so de-equip it right when you do it. That's a little tip right there. Alright, so you have the 3 guys on the aft deck, same as any difficulty. Very easy to get. You have the first guy, you have the guy who's patrolling the upper portion, and you can go up here without any risk thanks to that stealth suit. As you can see, not worried. This guy patrols the whole upper deck, so, if he's not in the left part, you go to the right. Once again, remember to take your stealth suit off before you go in front of him. And that is the next one right there. Next guy is directly below. He's right there. Thanks to the stealth suit, we can take the downstairs. Or if you want to play it absolutely safe, you can drop down and go upstairs like normal. Just hold him up as he's looking over here, and you can grab your dog tag. And that is another one down. Continuing on. Alright, just like the other difficulties, you want to drag this guy off the ship. You want to get rid of the body. And you know what that means. More pull-ups. Once again, you have to get your grip level to level 3. And this will come in handy for the later parts of the chapter right here. And once again, have fun doing pull-ups for like 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, eventually you should hit level 3, and that is your cue to enter the ship and start getting the indoors guys. Careful for any guards that you didn't throw off the ship, because they might have respawned, like this guy right here. But, just take him out and go into the ship. Alright, here we are, and you can get this guy with no troubles. Good old stealth suit right here. Thing is really useful, especially on extreme, but we'll be getting to that soon. Trust me. Alright, grab some ammo. Since we're not using the bandana, ammo is very important. Try to conserve it. Don't waste it, obviously, because you can only hold so many rounds and restock so many times. Alright, so get that guy. And continue on. There's only one guy in this room, which is really cool. Alright, moving on to the cruise lounge. This part has 3 people. Alright, first guy's really easy to get. He's gonna look outside the window and you can just freeze him. Super easy. And then you want to try to hold him up, but he might be pressed against the window, so you kind of have to nudge him. And try to wiggle him into place. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Doesn't look like I got it, but trust me, I did. Alright, there's some bullets behind the bar. And then you can get this guy. This guy requires a lethal intimidation, so you can just take him out. But downstairs guy, the ration guy, the moth guy, whatever you want to call him, he does not require a lethal intimidation, so you can grab him as well. That's another dog tag down. Moving on. Alright, head back upstairs, and we're gonna go continue on deeper into the ship. Alright, stepping over dead people. You want to head into the door to the right. Alright, deck B, this is the hallway right here. You have this guy, and you can use the stealth suit again, so you don't have to wait for him, and you just hold him up while he's looking around. Really easy, remember to unequip it. And Yeah, you're gonna be doing that a lot once you first start using the stealth suit. It's gonna take you a little while to get used to it, but it really is a very useful tool, especially for this achievement. Alright, we're gonna head upstairs now. Continue on and go up the stairs. Moving on to deck C. There's no guys in here at this point of the game, just the camera. You can get past that by just sneaking underneath it, or we have the stealth suit, so you can just run past it, you know, whatever. Moving on to deck D, everyone's favorite deck because of the 9 million guards in here, and there are going to be 4. You have this room with the camera. First guy's right here, and you can just get him easily. Careful you're not in the way of the camera, because obviously, you know, you don't want backup coming and shooting your face full of holes. Alright, get the dog tag right there. Alright, continue on. You want to get the guy in the upper one first. Well, you know, it's up to you. I like to get this guy first. You have to time it so the guy on the bottom hallway doesn't come over here. So you want to kind of keep your eye on your Salton radar. Make sure that guy's staying outside of the know. Alright, once he backs up, you can take off your stealth suit and nab your dog tag. There we go, that's another one down. And you can finally go after that guy. Just trying to finish this guy off first. There we go. Go back in the diner, and I don't know why I went around the camera. That's stealth suit, the camera doesn't see you, but, you know, force of habit. Get this guy, very easy. Careful not to trip the Semtex, as always. Just kind of wedge yourself in here. And this is another easy dog tag. Okie dokie. Once you get that guy out of the way, it's time to get the Pantry guy. The best way to do this is to run over here, and if the soldier is in the way, you obviously want to drag him out of the way, and the best place to hide him is in the diner. The Pantry guy never goes in there, so, you know, make sure you hide this guy pretty well. So you're gonna be in here. You might want to hide the other guy as well, because he might be trouble, but, you know, you could be lazy like me. Run into the Pantry and just wait for him. Takes him a little bit of time to get here, and once he pops up, you can just sneak up to him and stick him up. Note, if you leave the Pantry, he will leave, so, you know, make sure you stay in the Pantry. That's my tip to get that guy. Alright, we're gonna continue on. Just move here. And I took the shortcut there because, you know, stealth suit. Moving on to the Olga boss fight. After you beat her, drag her body like normal, and you should nab her dog tag. Really cool. And then we're gonna hop off here. There was a ration here, but we already grabbed it. And continue on to the right side of the control deck. There will be a guard out here, as always. Stick him up and grab his dog tag. And there we go, that's another one down. Alright, we got it. Alright, as with any of the higher difficulties, I highly recommend grabbing the USP suppressor, because it will make your handgun fire quietly. It will act like the tranquilizer, where you can use it to be more stealthy. You can skip it if you want to, but I recommend it because, you know, you can do lethal intimidations without alerting the other guards. So grab it. It's on the crow's nest on the second level, and head on back inside. You know, you gotta get it out of the rain. You don't want Snake to catch a cold. Alright, so back in here, the bridge or control deck. You want to make sure you grab the ammo for the handgun because you need that. Head back downstairs, and you can start backtracking any guards that required a lethal intimidation. The first one is not in this room. You can actually skip everyone in here, which is really fortunate because I don't want to deal with those guys right now. You can take them out if you want to, but the stealth suit makes it so you can save ammo. Alright, the deck C guard will spawn. You can hold him up right here. I recommend taking out the camera first, just because we don't want backup coming in. You do that by just taking out your handgun and firing at it. And this guy, you can shoot him in the arm if you want to. I don't think you need to, but I just did it just because. I had the gun out and I didn't want to waste any bullets, so I just got it. There we go. Really easy. Continuing downstairs and to deck B. There's actually a guard I missed here in the first run, so all you people who already wrote it in the comments, you know, I didn't miss it in this video. I actually got it in the later part. You know, I saved them for last, you know. So don't forget this guy. You can get him in your first run, but there's no penalty for backtracking and getting him, honestly. There we go, there's another guy down. Really super duper simple. And hey, we can take the faster way to get back to the other parts of the ship. And alrighty, here's me going through my inventory. You know, I want to show you guys that. You know, show you all my cool stuff. All right, head back into here, back into the cruise lounge. You can finally get that guy who required a lethal intimidation. So he's right there. Take out this guy first, if you want to. I decided to let him leave. Then I decided to pull this guy over. I did that by firing a bullet, so he heard it and went to investigate. And I held him up, you know, up to you, however you wanted to do it. That way was totally on accident, but I make up for my accidents by making them look like they were on purpose. And there we go. Got another dog tag, and he went tumbling down the stairs. It's not good. Alright, head into the engine room. We're done with the main part of the ship. Time to go into the bowels of the ship. Alright, engine room. It's, you know, has 6 people in here, and a lot of them are one-shot deals. This guy being the first one. He will require a lethal intimidation. Be very careful. This guy, if you kill him, he will fall and crush the guard beneath him, as with any other difficulty. So if you do kill him, you make sure you chokehold him and bring him away, or use the save trick. Up to you. I use the save trick. But, you know, it's up to you if you are good with using that chokehold or not. Next guy's at the floor beneath him. Once again, just do this. You can just grab your dog tag. Very easy. Make sure you take off your stealth suit. Yeah, I'm still rusty with it. But grab this one. Really easy. Yeah, you can finish him off. You can also punch and kick him, and he'll fall down the railing and scream. And that's pretty funny. Head downstairs. You're gonna have this guy. You don't have to worry what direction he's looking because of the stealth suit. And then just hold him up. Once again, having real trouble remembering to take it off here. And you can just snap it. There you go. Super duper easy. And oh, didn't want that to happen. You can punch him and have that happen and have him tumbling down. Hope he's okay. Jump cut right there. Just ignore those dead bodies. Pretend they're not there and pretend I didn't have to edit this in any way. Alright, next guy is going to be over here. It's not the same lazy guy as the lower difficulties who just looks down. He will actually move back and forth. So hold him up. It's pretty hard to squeeze here, even with the nudging method, but here is another method I like to use. You can choke hold him and bring him a little back. If he starts gasping for air, give him some air, and just move him back to a position you want to. I took out one of his arms. I think this guy requires a lethal intimidation. I wasn't too sure, but I did it anyways. You might have to, you know, double check that. Alright, continue on. There's 2 guys over here. As you know, if you've been watching any of the other videos, I like going for the upstairs guy first. But I decided to go for the downstairs guy first this time, you know, mix it up a little. I'm not sure this guy requires a lethal intimidation. Once again, I did it just because, you know, I had spare bullets, you know. Don't want to waste them. Alright, pop that guy in the back of the head. And let's grab the upstairs guy. He'll be right here. And there we go. Just nab another one. This guy doesn't require lethal intimidation, but you can shoot off his limbs if you want to. And head into the engine room. I want to go over here, trigger the cutscene. The cutscene guard, as I like to call him. Or the opening the door guard. Radio guard. You know, he goes by many names. Wait till he goes through the door and just hold him up. And that is another one down. Very simple. I think this guy requires a lethal intimidation. Yeah, he does. Alright, so pop him in the arm. You might not notice because he's also on the radio and, you know, the game does not project multiple subtitles. Grab that. Skipping ahead to the lower part of the ship, like the holds. You have the same 3 guys as any other difficulty. The first guy walking down the hallway. You don't have to worry about the hiding in the right room anymore, thanks to the good old stealth suit. And the cool thing with the stealth suit is you can actually hold people up in front of them, and that's really cool. Or you can play it safe and try to go behind them. You know, it's up to you. Also, if you bust out your USP, it has a flashlight, so they will notice that even if you have the stealth suit on. So grab this guy. And there's another dog tag down. Once again, really easy. Continue down. You have the guard jamming out to music. Showing you this many times. He'll be right there. You can play it safe like me, or you can, you know, just rush it. You know, stealth suit, really awesome. And you can just grab it. There we go. It's another one down. Super duper simple. Last guy is the guy who's nodding off. You can use the stealth suit if you want to. I play it safe here and use the magazine strategy from my other playthroughs. So take out a magazine and just throw it across the hallway. He should go investigate it, and then you can bust out a gun and hold him up. There we go, and there we go. Alright, another one down. That's all there is for the main soldiers. Moving on to the Marines, the pain in the ass part of the game. First one, you want to head down the ladder, and it takes a while. But if you're playing on hard and have already done the other difficulties, I'm pretty sure you're used to this by now. Especially if you kept messing up the runs on easy. Alright, first guy, you want to bust out your stealth again. Cool thing about the stealth is you can walk in front of all these guys and they will not notice you, which is freaking awesome. And he'll be right here. You just hold him up. Careful where you fire your bullets. Make sure it doesn't go and wander off and alert anybody. Hold this guy up and nab your dog tag. There we go. Another one down. The second guy will be down here. And just gonna creep up on him and say what's up. Once again, watch out where your bullet lands. I like to shoot it where there are no people. And try to nab your next dog tag. And there we go. Bit of excitement there. Need something to keep me awake during these 20-minute commentaries. Next part is very, very overdone. It's the reason why you need such a high grip level is to get past the damn shimmying part. Yeah, the same guy from earlier. He's gonna be on this ledge right here. Hold him up as always. And there we go. Once again, make sure you have your stealth suit off. So it's almost the end of the chapter, and I'm still making the same mistake. So you know, get used to de-equipping your stealth suit. And then we're gonna head into hold 2. Once again, there are no guards on the upper level, so you can just shimmy across. And we're gonna fast forward this. So if you notice my grip level going down super fast, you know, that's the power of editing. Hold 3, you're gonna have the first guy. He's right here. Very easy to get. And you can grab it from him. There we go, it's another one down. And then we're gonna continue over here by Metal Gear Ray. Slide down the fire pole. And you have the guard nodding off. He always has one as well, so we're just gonna get it from him. Freeze him. Careful not to nudge him, because that will cause a game over. It didn't there for some reason. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Best to play it safe. Better play it safe than sorry. Up to you how you want to play. If you are taking the reckless route, you know, save a lot, because you don't want your progress going to waste. Alright, next guy is going to be this guy over here. It's off to the left right here. If they're doing the stretching or the intruder to the whatever direction, obviously you want to hold off. And hold this guy up. There we go. And go in front of him. Careful, there's a Marine walking around. If you spot two, obviously you're going to be in trouble. So wait till he's like away. And that walking Marine is actually the next one we're supposed to get. But he takes his sweet time walking over here. You can try chokeholding him, but you might alert the other Marines. You can try to hold him up here, but once again, you might alert the other Marines. So you can wait. If you're going to wait, I recommend dragging this guy out of the way, because he will be in the line of vision. Just drag him right here, you know, he's going to be out of the way here. And he's going to be there. This guy walks very slow. You can follow him and what have you. You just wait, you know, patience. That's what this achievement requires. It's patience. You're playing the game 5 times. You probably have a lot of patience. And just any second now, this guy's like doing something. It's like, you know, checking out Metal Gear Ray's like toes, making sure they're all good. Alright, anyways, enough bad jokes. He will go over here and you can finally hold him up and grab your next dog tag. And that's the last one for hold 3. Now, if you remember, we skipped hold 2 by going in the upper path. So what you want to do is you want to head to hold 2. You do that by going through the door. It's over here. And you just got to exit. And there's going to be a few guys in here with dog tags, which is cool. And alrighty, so you can either take the left or right route. I like taking the right route, just because. Alright, there's a guy right here. It's the same strategy as always. Careful you don't step on the grate and make any noise. Careful you don't nudge him. Careful, and remember what direction the Marines are facing. If they're facing the left, obviously hold off on getting the dog tag. If they're facing the right, go for it. And that is my strategy. And you have to do that for both sides on this difficulty. And it's the same thing for both. You want to wait till the Marines switch sides, and that is your time to go for it. As you can see, I'm holding him up right here, and I'm waiting. I'm just waiting till they turn, and just gotta wait. And that might take a while, but have patience. Once again, that's very important for these Marine sections where you get instant game over if you make a mistake. Alright, get this guy, and that is your last dog tag. You can save, get a game over, and just finish the chapter and celebrate because you only have one more difficulty left on the tanker. That's all there is for this part, and yeah.